Hi, welcome again. This is me, Florian from LifeScienceMentor.com, and today I'm going to talk about 14 ways to improve the efficiency of your daily physical exercise or the physical part of your daily practice if you follow the practice by James Altucher, where the 180-day idea challenge is a part of. Basically, I've just assembled some tips how to make any physical activity a little bit more efficient, whether it is your regular going to a workout, doing calisthenics at home like I do, or just walk to work or walk to the commute 20 minutes per day. That's already enough, 20 minutes for a basic workout, and then you can make it much more efficient. Okay, so the first is don't use momentum when you do a workout. So you can fool yourself by thinking you're pushing a heavy weight really fast and using a lot of movement and not addressing the actual muscle groups as well. For example, when you do sit-ups, like for example this here, right? So if I do the sit-up like this, with my arms flailing forward like this, right? So that's not a real workout, because what I'm using is the momentum from my arms to move my body forward. But what I want to address are these my abs here, right? So what I want to do instead is basically lay down and then move a little bit like that, right? So if you just move only a little bit like that and then hold it in that position, you address the proper muscle groups. And with every exercise, there are muscle groups that you can address, or that this exercise addresses. So the second thing is that's something that Mike Cernovich recommended. It's basically static holds. Static holds. So that basically means that when you perform the exercise, you move up or move to the maximum contraction of your muscles and then hold it there for 30 to 60 seconds. That can be when you do a pull-up, you just keep your body in that maximum contracted position for a long amount of time. Similar exercise are the planking exercises, right? Where you actually extend your body like you would do a push-up, but keep it there under tension for 60 seconds or longer, and it becomes very exhausting after a while because your muscle do work. They keep permanently contracted, and then they exert a lot of energy and work against gravity, against the forces that want to easily pull your body to the side and make it relax. So that way you also add muscle density, and your muscles grow faster because they are challenged for a longer time. That number two. Number three is actually doing the exercise more difficult way. So if you do a push-up, you can do a normal, like shoulder width push-up, like that, right? But you can also do a diamond push-up, right? That is substantially more difficult, or like tandem push-up. I have included a video in the blog post where you see several different ways to do push-ups. That's number three. And if you walk to work, or if you're outside and walking anyway, if that is your daily workout, then you can choose a route to work that, or to the grocery store that includes some stairs. Or whenever you are in a building, you can use the stairs instead of the elevator. So it's basically make your workouts or make your activity that you do a little bit more demanding. Number 4, decrease the rest time between exercises. If you do an exercise and then you wait 5 minutes before you start the next set of repetitions, then your body has recovered and you're not sweating at all. But if you give yourself 30 seconds or less, then your body has to work, and basically before it's finished recovering, you stress it again, and that makes the workout more efficient, and also you need less time for it. Number 5, posture. So for example, if you squat, you should do that with a stable back, right? You don't squat and be hunched over. Any exercise that you do, if you don't do it with the correct posture, you will stimulate the wrong muscles, and therefore it's not really efficient. But you want to also have a normal life, keep up a normal posture, or a very posture conducive to basically to a stable body, right? You don't want to walk hunched over and all defensive, because if you walk hunched over or have your shoulders like that, I don't know if you can see it, like some people sit in meetings. You see in meetings, they don't sit like that, they sit like that. And so they're already depriving themselves of a lot of space and of a lot of self-esteem, basically. If you sit like that, you're basically signaling to your body and to the world that you're scared. So you sit with a good posture and you walk with a good posture, and if you include specific exercises that improve your posture, then you can even improve your confidence. Mike Cernovich has some articles on that. So posture is really important, and doing the exercise with the best posture is a surefire way of getting more out of your workout. Number 7, your workout never stops. So basically, instead of bending down to pick something up from the ground, long after you've done your workout, you just squat down as well. You don't bend down, you squat down. If you squat down, every situation where you pick something up in life, in your daily, as you go through your daily motions, then you're permanent working out your body, and you get your body used to the behavior that you always address as many muscles as possible, and you don't try to somehow muggle your way. You always basically, if you always squat whenever you can, over the day you have around like 20 or more squats in, just without being in a gym, right? A very efficient way to make more of your daily exercise. And plus, it also gets you in a mindset that that exercising is never over. So you're always doing something for your health, and that way you always have a accomplishment mindset. It's very beneficial to do that. Number 8 is have a competition with a friend. So one of my best friends in Germany, he suggested we lose weight, and he was very sure that he would lose weight faster than me, and I got so determined. There was no failure possible that I lost over 50 pounds in a year. So I went from 113 kilogram, that's around 248 pounds, down to 89 kilograms, which is 195 pounds. So I lost over 50 pounds in 1 year, and I beat him. And I was so determined, there was no way I would fail. And a little bit later, I had a competition with someone else who also wanted to use weight, and she dared me to do it better than her, and I did. She gave up after 5 months. And I lost, again, 25 pounds or so in 6 months. So if you have an outside motivation, like a competition, then you will never get into the desire or the craving of eating unhealthy food, because you don't want to finish second place. So that may work for you. Join a forum and publish your journal, or publish it on Facebook with fitness photos. If you expose yourself to your friends and say, here, this is where I'm right now, this is where I want to be in 1 year, and then post regular updates, there's no way you can binge or cheat or skip a workout, because it will be revealed if you don't lose weight, right? So that's another way. Expose yourself to some potentially embarrassing results, and you will work twice as hard to not let that happen. Doubly important if you have a blog and you want to sell something like a fitness book or something, and then you're also motivated to show that you used the fitness regimen that is suggested in the book, because otherwise you couldn't recommend it for people to buy it, right? And you need to show that you actually lost weight. You need to be authentic. So the more you expose yourself publicly, the more authentic you will have to be. So you will have to follow your goals. That's number 9. Join a forum, publish a journal. Number 10, watch fitness videos, right? So if you don't know how to do a proper push-up or a proper bench press, watch videos and at the very least look at the muscle groups that are stimulated, are supposed to be addressed by that workout. Because if you know that, you have a better feel for what this exercise is really about. And there are lots of fitness videos online, bodybuilding.com, or Mike Ripito has some, or Mark Ripito. I've included the link into a blog post. Number 11, visualize your goals. So you want to know where you want to go. You don't just become active and work out just because you think you have to do it. No, choose a specific goal. For me right now, it's losing body fat. I want to be at the end of next year, I want to be at 8% body fat. And right now, I'm at 25-ish, 25.3 this morning, from 27.1 at the beginning of the month, which is not as fast as I wanted to, but there's something, right? And every morning I look at a picture that shows several abs with different amounts of body fat, right? So the 40% body fat people, yeah, there are men with 40% body fat. That's basically very much of blubber and not stomach anymore. And then it still looks bad until you go down beyond 25%, where it starts to become a little bit more aesthetically pleasant. And then at 15% or lower, you can actually start seeing your abs. And I'm looking at that every morning. I need to have this goal. And if I do that, I'm reminding myself that I have to keep a good, clean diet and to do my workout. So that's number 11. And number 12 is improve your self-talk, right? You are not doing the workout because you have to, because it adds new energy and abundance to your life, right? So the workout does not only lead you to a specific goal. For me, it's 8% body fat. For you, it could be being able to lift 400 pounds or be able to run a mile under 5 minutes. I don't know the record by heart. Maybe that may be very easy. But you have that specific goal. And then you also want to check in with your mind, because you want to make this exercise some part of your daily routine. So every day you have to see as a success you do this exercise. When you do that, then amazing things can happen, because then you don't get discouraged by the workout taking forever until you get to your 8%. No, every little percentage loss, every 0.1% loss I have per day, including the days when I gain in body fat inexplicably by 0.4%, and then some days later get down 0.6%, right? Then on average I lose 0.1%. Every single day that I work on my goal is a win. So improve your self-talk, improve your mindset. Tell yourself not that you're too fat to ever get to that position. Tell yourself that you're working on it and you're moving forward, and slowly but steadily you lose weight, or slowly but steadily you gain the ability to lift more. That makes your workout more efficient. Then number 13, get a personal trainer or nutritionist that can tell you exactly what is a good diet composition. And a personal trainer can also tell you very, very specifically what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right in the gym or in the daily workout. And even if you only take a personal trainer for a couple of weeks, that already helps because it gets you started on the right shape and right form. And then number 14, track your progress. You want to track your progress, as I said before, so then you see that even though basically your daily progress may be fluctuating, you lose more body fat, you gain more, or maybe there are days where you can't lift as much as you were able to lift before, but then on the long run you lose fat or you'll be able to gain more, to lift more weight. So track your progress, and then you see that over the long run you're getting towards your goal, and that's also hugely beneficial. I probably wouldn't be able to keep my diet and workout didn't I have my daily progress tracker. In fact, one of the things I'm really looking forward when I wake up in the morning is measuring my body fat and my weight that morning, because I know I worked hard on it the day before. I didn't allow myself, apart from like the occasional falling offs, right? But by and large, I didn't allow myself each day to eat unhealthy, and then you get the result, and then you can track it, and you see how slowly but steadily your results are improving. And that's it. 14 tips how you can improve your daily physical practice. Let me know if you have anything to add. I'm curious to know about your ideas, and in general, I'm happy to see you. Leave me a comment. I answer everyone. If you enjoyed this video, like it, and I'm hoping to see you again tomorrow. And have a great rest of the Tuesday, great rest of the week. See you tomorrow. Bye.